In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a Google form and embed it in your class website. So what I want you to do is create some kind of survey or background knowledge probe or something to that effect that you can use with your students. So here's what we do. We start at Google Docs. So go to docs, docs.google.com. You'll end up on a page that looks something like this, although I may have more documents than you do. And then we're going to go over to this big red Create button. It should look familiar. From the list that pops up, we're going to choose Form. So Create and then Form. Alright, now we're going to start with a title for the form. So this may be culture topics, or it could be, what they want for rewards or any kinds of things. Okay, so I'm going to say, help me decide which countries we should study for our culture lessons this term. And I could have a question like, which countries would you like to study? Choose all that apply. So basically what we're doing is setting up a question. Now Google Forms will not grade this, so it won't be like a quiz, although there is a little thing we can add on to it to make it grade. I'll show you that later, another time. But this is really just to gather information from the students. What do they already know? What do they want to study? What would they like for a reward? Stuff like that. Not to grade. Okay? So I'm just asking them which countries they want to study, choose all that apply, and then we get here to the question type, and right now it's set to text, so that would just be a little text box that they respond to. We can do paragraph text, multiple choice, check boxes, choose, etc. Okay. So I'm going to do check boxes because that'll allow me to have them choose more than one, and I'm going to say Mexico, and Guatemala, and Chile, and Colombia, and Spain. Spain. There we go. I can decide whether I want that to be a required question or not, so they can't move on until they're done with it, and then I click Done. Okay, so it's really easy to set up these questionnaires. Okay, they have a sample question 2 in here. You can use that. You can ask as many questions as you want. If you want to add more, you just come up here to Add Item. Now the other option here is the theme. Right now it's plain, so it's just going to be nice and kind of boring. You can choose another one, but try to make it consistent with the website that you have. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to delete this sample question 2 so it doesn't show up on my survey. And then I'm going to make sure I've saved.